We're gonna make you cry. Step on it, farewell. We're gonna make you yell. Mutant ninjas in the sky. You're gonna kiss yourself goodbye. Kiss yourself goodbye. Hey, kiss yourself goodbye.
Squeeze the peel in my mouth. Tasty bananas in my mouth. I need banana in my mouth. Tasty banana, it comes in denim. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana in my mouth. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Put banana in my yum yum. Tastes like cum. Robust, shove it in my butt. Tangy zip, safe to swallow. Tip. Yummy. Thanks for the money, gummies. It looks so funny. Squeeze the peel. Why are you guys talking about tasty banana song? Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Put banana in my mouth. I need yum yum. Squeeze in my mouth. I need squeeze the peel. I need in my mouth. I need yummy. Squeeze the peel. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Tasty banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. Squeeze the banana. It comes in denim.
I would sing the banana song right now, but I don't know the banana song. I legit don't know it. What is the banana song? I don't know how it goes. I would totally sing it right now because it's actually pertinent, but I don't know how it goes.
Meerkat Mall. Who?
Hello, I'm Johnny Tips. I want to take a minute here to tell you about the happiest time in my life. Please note, if you want to support my performances, tipping is the best way. It's been slow, I'm not gonna lie. Catherine, oh Catherine, Catherine all my life. If I hadn't stole poor Catherine, then I wouldn't have my mom wife. Catherine mom, one floor down, Catherine mom. I went to my DMs and I met Catherine there. I saw videos in a Subaru with her weird wild flowing hair. Catherine mom, one floor down, Catherine mom. She was quiet and boring. She tolerated me, and the woman got me. All right, we're gonna cut over that. Sorry, sorry for keeping you guys waiting for so long. A lot of bullshit getting set up tonight. Apparently the missus was using her computer earlier today and had to make some hardware modifications, and it kind of messed some stuff up. So I all of a sudden was trying to stream with a mouse that didn't work, like, at all. So welcome. How's everybody doing? How did everybody enjoy the day off? I hope you all had fun. Hi to everyone who's here. I guess it's a stupid thing to say. Hi to everyone who's not here, too. I'm a little worn out tonight, so bear with me. I don't know how long this one is actually going to be. Obviously, there's no restreaming to do tonight, but I do have some stuff that I want to talk about, and then maybe we'll watch some piggy videos, do a few stupid things, and then button it up relatively early. So the missus was playing Starfield. Ooh. Well, I don't have the best opinion of Starfield just because I was watching Darkside Phil play it on Sunday night, and it was absolutely brutal. I understand that there is fighting and things that happen in the game, but it sure as hell didn't happen while Phil was playing it, so it was unfortunate, to say the least. Where is... Oh my god, I got rid of Sexy Refrigerator. I don't even have Sexy Refrigerator anymore, guys. What is the world coming to? Let's see. Let's put on something to listen to in the background whilst we talk about what we're gonna do tonight. So, like the title says, I've got some surprises. The title, the thumbnail, whatever. But the B word, I saw somebody bring up the mystery B word. The mystery B word is brainstorm for this evening. So I have an idea. You know, part of what I've been doing with my sort of half-assed downtime from the Vortex, which really hasn't been all that much downtime because I've just been doing art for everybody else. But I've been trying to figure out what the next thing that I wanted to do was, because as you can imagine, after doing something the size and scope of the Guy project, there's a thrill to it, and then you kind of crash after that. And you know, if you're somebody like me, you spend a lot of time going, what the fuck am I going to do next? Because, of course, that's not enough. I've got to do something else. So I spent a lot of time trying to figure out what that was, while also constantly feeding Duty and Decepticon and Detractor Beam and everybody who would have me artwork. So that's been a lot of fun, but I have been planning a new thing that's been going on in the background, so we're going to talk about that a bit today, too. So first, though, I want to... Actually, let's head to the theater. I want to whore myself out here a little bit. Let's go ahead and head into yonder theater. And we're going to start our night on Twitter. So, really all I want to bring up on Twitter, aside from maybe scrolling and looking at some stupid shit, for anyone who has not seen it, for those of you that don't know, I made this little thing. Sort of my favorite new little thing. What I'm referring to is the mask off, and it's a little 6-arm piggy, and you can remove his head, or his mask, if you will, and underneath is hiding his true face, which in this case is a money-obsessed roach that's controlling him with little robot controls. Isn't that just the cutest thing you've ever seen? I haven't put this up anywhere yet. I'm planning on putting this in my 3D print store and very likely putting the files on a Google Drive for anybody who has a 3D printer and wants to fuck with it. But I want to create, as you can see, the roach guy comes out of the body, and I want to create some other things that can be inside there, other things that would be behind the skin suit mask of Darkside Phil, if you will. So I'm thinking maybe maybe a money eating robot, or a greedy gluttonous alien. I could think of a few other things, but I think, this isn't complete until we have a couple of different things you can swap out. The idea being, if you like this, you can print the body and the head and whichever little accessory you like to go inside the head, so you can decide what's behind Piggy's skin suit. I know my art sucks, but if you ever want me to help him with laying down some line art, I will keep that in mind, because it seems like there's enough bullshit going on lately. I mean, I'm having fun, but I'm always struggling to find the time. Although, admittedly, this is my fun stuff. This is my hobby. So, I want to talk a little bit about this mask off business, because I do think, not only do I think this thing is just a lot of fun, and I've got plans to push it a little bit further, but I do also, I do kind of want to see, I want to tinker with some concepts and see if there's a potential for maybe a mask off Cat, a mask off Derek, although that one scares the shit out of me. excuse me, I think there's potential for a number of different characters. Yeah, you know, actually, Big Bent, it was... Somebody mentioned that I missed a golden opportunity not putting a controller in his hands, which admittedly, I think there's something to that. And I could. I mean, obviously, this is all digital. I could go back and do that. But it's got me thinking whether or not this thing needs anything more before I actually send it to print. That's kind of the other reason I haven't really set the file up to print yet, because I keep staring at it and debating whether or not it needs something else. So I'll get there. But here's, like, I always sort of have a short-term project, a long-term project, and then normally a bunch of, you know, stuff for other people. And that's actually one of the things I find that's kind of the roughest about just trying to get on here and make art while I'm streaming. Not only can it be kind of difficult to split my concentration, but 9 times out of 10 on my to-do list is something for another detractor that I don't want to show because I don't want to spoil what they're planning. So I spend a lot of time, you know, there's a lot of stuff that I do that I can't do on stream because I don't want to, you know, give up the goat, so to speak, on somebody else's joke. So anyway, there's this thing here, but this isn't the big secret, and this isn't the big secret, big surprise, whatever. Hey, how's it going? There's something that I want to show you guys that's in its very early stages, but it is a big long-term project, and I've been beating my head against a wall on it for a little while. I've already gone through multiple versions of it, and I kind of came to the realization that instead of trying to drive myself nuts and do every single solitary little bit of it myself, which will take forever, maybe I can open it up to the boys, so to speak, and see if you guys have input or offer to offer you a forum to give some input, so that maybe we can put this thing together. And what that is, I guess I should stop fucking stalling here. Let's swap over to a second theater so that we can make my sketchbook nice and big. So what I am currently working on... Oh no, damn it. Everything's broken. Alright, well, looks like we're not drawing tonight either. Whatever the wife had to do to fix the mouse has screwed up my drawing tool. But I can still make my way around with the mouse. So, I think you can see that okay. What I am working on, my big long-term project right now, is a Vortex-style, Darkside Fill-style asymmetric card game. I'm thinking right now the working title I'm going with is Detractors and Dents. I'm thinking about maybe Detractors and Derricks. I'm not sure yet. I like D&D because there's, you know, that you'll see there's sort of a through line there. Because what I'm trying to make here is take this concept for sort of a card game that plays almost like an RPG battle, almost like a turn-based battle, but apply it. This is something I've been wanting to make for like a decade, and I figure why the hell not just apply it to the Vortex, since I don't really have any other thing to use it on. And so what this is going to be is, or I should say the way this is going to play, is that one player on one side of the table, one side of the board, will essentially play as DSP, or what I'm calling the dented king for right now. And on the other side of the board will be detractors. I'm working right now with the working idea that there'll be 4 of them. There may be more, there may be less as I start to lay everything out and balance it. But the goal of this is, as time goes on, the dented king will be siphoning money, gold, whatever, I'm just calling it money for now, from his dents. The dents which are all lined up in the middle of the board there. So that's what, I hate not doing this with a pencil, that's what this stuff is here. It's literal cards with people with dented skulls. And the idea is that he will be siphoning money from them and using his tricks every round. He'll use cards and abilities that allow him to siphon money from the dents. And the detractors on the other side will use their particular skill sets to essentially fill the dents of the dents to wake them up. So think of it like money is a resource that they are losing to the dented king, but they themselves essentially have a life bar that you have to whittle down, or in this case, it's filling up their dent to then free them from pignosis. So the general idea is that detractors are trying to free these poor souls from pignosis before the dented king can siphon all of their money. And some of the mechanics that I'm going to use to make that happen, the basic mechanics anyway, there's going to be a lot of detail in all of their little abilities, but the basic mechanics are that, that the dented king every round will siphon a certain amount of money. He will have cards that he can draw from and play each round called, again, this is all working title for right now, but we're calling them catastrophes, which are essentially events, things that would happen to him on his day off, things like that. And the catastrophes would essentially be his abilities, right? They would be things that would happen to him, or horrible things that he can use to essentially beg and convince them to give him more money than he would normally receive in a round. Yeah, yes, cycle. Sorry, I know this is a bit of a flow chart, but I'm really excited about this, and I'm hoping I'm explaining it well. And then on the other side, each on the right side of the dents, each dent will have a pignosis level. And essentially, as the detractors whittle away at them, their pignosis level will go down until eventually, once their pignosis level reaches 0, then you can flip that card over and they will have a full skull. The dent will be gone and they will be off the board. DSP will no longer be able to siphon money from that particular dent. So again, the goal being the detractors want to free all of the dents before Phil can reach his max capacity. And here's what I'm thinking for the way Phil's going to work, is that because it's an asymmetric game, obviously it's going to be 4 against 1. So he's going to need some extra abilities to kind of get him over the hump. And what I want to do is I want to have his win condition is to get $200 for the game, for the stream. But at every $50 interval that he attains, he is going to get an upgrade. So at $50, he will get his glasses buff, and those glasses will enhance his abilities and make it easier for him to siphon money. At $100, he will get his hat and his vest, so on and so forth. So you can imagine it's kind of like he'll start off sort of weak in comparison to the detractors, but he will get stronger the further you allow, or the longer you allow him to siphon money. So it's kind of like a blitz. The detractors need to sort of tear him down first. And the way the detractors work, I know this is probably right now, I'm just looking at it, it's a super confusing way to lay this out. But think of it like a character in an RPG versus the character's job class. So say any one of you wants to play this card game. You will pick 2 things at the beginning of the game. You will pick a detractor class or a type, and you will pick a detractor. And essentially what that means is the type is essentially like a job class in an RPG, and the ones I've laid out right now are Restreamer, Clipper, this is how you don't play maker. I have a bunch of different ideas. Artists, musicians, people who just shitpost on Twitter. Maybe shitposter will just be one of them. But those are your basic abilities. So in each, that class will dictate what your abilities are, and you'll have a list of things you can do 1 through 4, and you'll be able to roll a dice to decide what you get to do that round. But here's where the really fun modifier comes in, is because, you'll have limited classes you can pick. But I want to create detractor cards, which are just detractors that we all know and love, and each detractor will come with a passive ability that's always active throughout the game, and a once per game ability, kind of an oh shit game saver that each one of them can burn as a catch-up mechanic, right? And this is where I get really excited, because I think to myself, we could have, say we have a set number of 6 classes, right? But you could bring variety into the game by having a near endless number of detractors. I've already had a conversation with some people on the side. Everyone you might see some initials here that you recognize. Not everyone here has said yes to this yet, but I've gotten a good number of guys who have already said, who I've brought this to them on the back, and they basically said, sure, use my name, use whatever you want. They're excited for it. So And I think, I think the other cool thing about this is if I can get this up and running, then over time I can continue to add detractors to the mix. I can continue to add new catastrophe cards to make things happen. Oh, and then the one thing I didn't go over here was that detractors will also have their action cards. That one's a working title. I'm not totally stoked on that name yet. But the action cards will be, sort of special burnable one-off abilities for the detractors. But again, it's a lot of information, but the basic goal is dents in the middle. They got money. They're tossing it at DSP, and you as the detractor are trying to stop him from accumulating his daily goal. And the best part is someone gets to be Phil. Someone actually gets to play as Phil. You get the pleasure of being the Pig Roach Man, which, frankly, I think is amazing. You get to be the ultimate evil. You. Yes, you. So, that's it. That's, obviously, this is, like I said, this is just a single image for the time being. It kind of shows the layout of the game, but these are the basic cards that I need even to get started. And there's a lot of blank space on this sheet. I need to go through all of these and basically lay out abilities for each class, and then a passive ability and a once per game ability for each of the detractors that I've laid out on the right side. So what I would say is thus: if you're interested in helping, if you have ideas, if you are a detractor who is just interested in having your own card, hit me up in DMs, hit me up on my Discord. Come check it out, and just throw ideas my way if you're interested, because my goal is, if people are interested in this, if I can get this off the ground and working and playable and goes somewhere, I would love to make as many different detractor cards as I possibly can. I'd love to include as many people as I can, but obviously this is all one step at a time. And I have some different detailed thoughts on how to actually push this out to the world once it's ready to play, but that's for a later date. So, see, things like that, yes. So Damian Anderson, that is the perfect example of a catastrophe card, something that Phil would use to get ahead. There's absolutely, that's the perfect idea. In fact, that might be the baseline, simplest one I can think of, is yes, he could burn a card and have 1 minute man, or maybe that's his once per game ability, because that's going to be pretty savage getting $25 right off the bat. But yes, you could have 1 minute man show up and give his daily tithe, and just to get, so he could give himself a boost. That's the kind of thing that I'm talking about. So, Mr. Nevitz, if you want to help, actually here's what I'm going to do. Give me a second here, fellers, and I'm going to open up my Discord. I'll drop the link in the chat if you're not in there already. Come in. I still need to make a channel for the actual game. Maybe I'll just do that while we're here. So this is a real progressive style stream. We're gonna do all the work right now that I should have done beforehand. I literally can't remember my email address to log into this bullshit. Oh wait, what am I doing? Forgetting what computer I'm on. I've got an app for the at. Snort. Now I'm doing Chill Murray Snort. Oh, his ultimate abilities. Yeah, but see, I get that, but within the confines of the game, that ultimate skill would end the game immediately. But I love where your head is. I love where your head is. Jasper coming in and helping him snag some quick cash. That's the kind of shit we're talking about. All right, so where's my stupid? I don't even remember what my stupid Discord looks like, you guys, because I'm not on it enough. Oh my god, can I just get a share link for this damn thing? We'll watch some shit here in a minute too, but that was a big thing. I really wanted to get the idea of the card game out there so that I can get people thinking about it, talking about it, get them excited about it. Plus, though, getting people excited like that is also the thing that's going to amp me up. Like, it'll push me to it'll push me to go forward. It'll push me to keep moving on the thing, so that I don't hit a point where I'm just like, I don't want to fucking do this. Here we go. I still struggle to get through, or to get around on Discord. I don't know why. See, that's fun too. Agent to Claude coming in to ruin the fun. That's fucking great too. That's really good. I actually like that a lot. So let's call it. Boom. Now there's a channel for detractors and dents and everything. Have fucking fun. Ooh, excuse me, it timed throat clear. I had to do that real quick. Yeah, see, I knew people would have thoughts on this. And I think that's kind of what hit me today. Was I was sitting there staring at him like I'm trying to fill in abilities. And you know, I don't like asking for help, to be frank. I never have. And I certainly don't like feeling like I'm asking people to you know, solve problems for me. But then I realized, you know, there's probably a much better way to look at that, which is, you know, allowing people to be involved with the excitement of creating a Darkside Phil themed card game. And Dwight Race is here, so everything's gonna be okay now. Daddy's home. Don't anybody fuck around, because he wields that wrench like a beast. Dwight, we're just talking about this Vortex style card game that I'm creating. But I think we're more or less done with that. I think we should take some time to watch a few stupid things before I disappear for the night. Because, again, I don't know how long I was intending to go on this evening. I'm actually going to see what's going on Twitter, see if anybody's dropped anything fun. Actually, I'm sure people... Hey, here we go. Speaking of which, this was kind of my inspiration for this whole thing. What a perfect thing to see right now. Let's head back over to the main theater. Is these great cards that Mighty D's putting together. If you haven't seen Mighty D putting this together on Twitter, it's fantastic. I've given Mighty D, you know, my blessing, although it's always been there. But he asked to do whatever the fuck they want to take. This is not my artwork, but to take my artwork to put them in these cards. But this, I think this is such a great idea. And I was asking Mighty D, like, is this going to be playable? And the answer was more or less no, because, you know, it's a lot to figure out. And I think if you're talking about like a trading card game like this, that is a lot to figure out. But a game, like a tabletop game that has a very limited set of rules, it'll take time, but you can sort that out a lot quicker than you can sort out a full-on like trading card game. So it's ironic to come across this so quickly, because this is exactly what what initially inspired me to want to do this. Oh, ELW's on in 30 minutes. Well, fucking A, man. Then I think you are going to help. You're going to be putting me to sleep tonight, Dwight Race. No offense, but I always need something to fall asleep to. So that sounds like the perfect thing, because I can't imagine your show is going to be short enough that I won't be getting ready to sleep by that point, because I'm a fucking old man who has to work in the morning. So let's see. I hope everyone enjoyed that being said today. I wasn't able to watch the group think, mostly because I always have dad shit to do. Thursday afternoon especially is like the worst day for me to do anything. So I normally end up having to watch that shit the next day. Good lord, where's the DSP stuff? I'm just sitting here scrolling my baseline, looking at all this stupid shit. Oh, there was something Duty put up that I actually wanted to watch. No, I don't remember what it was. And Chill is streaming. We might hop over and say hi to him. I know the best... No, what was it? I saw a video earlier and said to myself, we're gonna watch this one. Well, son of a bitch. It had to be one of these Duty videos. Maybe I was more excited about it than it merited then. Yeah, I don't know. That's weird. This was it. Okay. Yes, it's because this is a tertiary fill thing. Let's pop this off. I want to hear about Wings of Redemption claiming the Lol Cow podcast is dead. Not that I'm surprised. I think everybody kind of knew this was coming at this point, but I'm interested to hear about this.
Hello, everybody. How you guys doing today?
Bad, because I'm about to hear bad news from you.
Let's see if we can get some people together.
Oh, chill just went down? Well, I guess we won't stop by and say hi. Shit. I'm telling you, Damian Anderson, DM me, drop by on the Discord, do something. Send, like, I want to find a definitive place, and I think this channel I just made on Discord's a good place. I want to find a definitive place to just dump all these ideas, because I knew you guys would have some good shit.
I just got up, honestly. Wiggle Woggle. The fact that you have, like, one of those, like,
turn you down a little bit
as your avatar, probably not, dude.
Oh, you know what? I watched earlier. Yeah, he was watching the, was it My 600 Pound Life? That one, like, notorious asshole from that show. Yeah, I watched a little bit of that before I went on. I didn't realize they clipped him, though. He looked like he was lasting for a while.
Blackout, though. The reason I don't stream Baldur's Gate 3 more, like, I streamed it 4 hours 2 days ago, and it made $6. Toyota Corolla, sup, Wing? Serious question. I'm not a troll. My doctor recently prescribed Lexapro for my depression and anxiety, and I'm wondering how it's like. Kind of scared to start taking it. Lexapro is going to make you really sleepy to begin with. Like, if you do heavy equipment or anything like that, I'd kind of let your leadership know, or like your foreman or something like that, because you're going to be painfully sleepy for about 2 weeks. Like,
what are we talking about here? This is not what I was promised in the headline.
It's going to make your life better.
I sent a message to the group chat. We'll see if anyone responds.
T, I mean, I don't think Lexapro killed my libido, but, like, my libido died right around the time I started getting on it. Like, the first thing I noticed with, like, Lexapro and any kind of SSRI is, like, sexual side effects, like,
Jesus Christ.
To, like,
what does this have to do with the Lol Cow podcast? Maybe I'll get to it when he starts gaming. Looks like it's a few seconds away.
Guy dropped green
Thatcher's
says.
in. Sorry, Nomad's in.
One's a 90.
I'm coming back.
Oh, I know Visible Dim, but it's gonna be a nightmare balancing out
There's
those.
a
And
guy
I
on
know
Skybridge,
I know I'm probably never gonna be able to
fuck,
fully
there's a
balance this
guy, like,
game.
literally standing
I
right
know
there.
it's not gonna be the best game ever made. I don't have the time for
There's a guy
that,
on
but
the 90
if I can get it
Skybridge
functional,
stairs,
I'll be
100%
happy.
though.
Seriously, Duty, did you put up a 10-minute video promising me Lol Cow podcast and just giving me this? Can we get to it, please? This is just
that
Wings
banana?
Last guy was
playing shitty.
I'm up blue stairs, top square control, watch that.
Oh, fuck it, dude.
I swung that bitch while she was...
Like, you need 2 people
All right.
most there.
I'm annoyed. I don't care for this. I don't care for this at all.
Swingman here, 5 ping.
I don't care for this at all.
5 ping, guys. Wait, I can red mark and you can wallbang him from single window.
That's literally nothing. That's like 10 minutes of nothing. Alright, well, I missed a bunch of shit yesterday too, so I'm gonna catch myself up. So I apologize
What is up,
everybody who's not a
It's
day
your boy
behind,
Duty,
but
back again with another video, and this time we're taking a look at our boy DSP's daily rap video prior to the day.
Actually, you know
of.
what?
That's right, folks.
I
And
saw Snort Hogan in the chat. Let's see what Snort's got up. I saw Snort in the chat. So let's show some. Oh, I heard about this fucking his iPhone rant about them needing cooling solutions to play video games. That's ridiculous, but I don't care. Just can't stop begging to. All right. Let's just listen to a good old fashioned bag. Let's kick it old school. Let's kick it old school.
Snort, 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 tell you, drip, snort.
Yeah, I agree, MM. I think that's the thing I'm looking forward to is being able to get a group of people together to test this thing out.
News segment, because we got big news stories to talk about today. I would just like to remind everyone, I am an independent content creator.
Crowdfunded
I'm not signed
individual?
with anyone. I don't take sponsorships. I don't take partnerships. I don't have giant ad placements.
Yeah, but
Essentially,
Sonic,
I'm
that was
in
like a
it
10-minute
to
video, and I
make
don't think, god
content
damn, the
for
99% of it wasn't him talking about that at all.
I never sold out. You don't see, oh, paid
And I love
promotion
Duty. Everybody knows I
in the
love Duty,
corner
but
of my
that was
content. You
wild.
don't see 400 ad breaks during my streams. That's on purpose. Okay? It's done because I want you guys to enjoy the content and not feel like I'm a shill. Because I'm not. I never want to be a shill sitting here just advertising to you all day long. I'm in it for making meaningful content for my audience. Admittedly, most of YouTube has changed over the years, and they've gone to that model, and I have not. The reason I'm able to not have to do that is because of you. Because you guys have crowd-funded my efforts to stay...
What is he doing with his hand
the
here?
last 15 years.
Actually, there's
If it weren't for
this.
you,
I don't know what bothers me about this, but like the way
years,
he's
and
his
they've
hand
gone
over his
to that
heart.
model, and
Maybe
I
it's just
have
because
not.
like the
reason
universal symbol of an
able
someone being honest, taking an oath. But I see him place his hand on his where his heart should be, that cavernous empty void where it ought to be, and it just bugs the fuck out of me. I don't care for it. I don't care for it.
Because you guys have crowd-funded my efforts to stay independent for the last...
Has anybody else noticed too? I know the joke is that he's a pig with hooves, but a lot of times when he's waving his hand around, he actually holds his index and middle finger and then his ring and pinky finger together, almost like Spock. But it looks like hooves. When he waves his hand around fast enough, it straight up looks like hooves. It's fucking wild.
Viral views because I have an audience that's engaged enough that they love my content and they want it to continue, so they support it. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for allowing me
That ring light really added to the close up hands and the thumbs up right to the camera, because it just gets so bright. He puts it so close to the light.
That I haven't become a shill, and you like this kind of style, please support it. So allow me to outline the ways that you can do that. They
get their content every day. That's their return.
Which is very important on YouTube and key to success. Liking a stream or liking a video that you're watching and actually enjoying. Leaving a comment on a video. Leaving engagement, talking with me on a stream. This stuff adds to the whole algorithm and allows you...
God, look
to
at
be
that
found
fucking...
better on
Right
YouTube.
there
You'll
on
show
the
up
beard.
more in the search
Look at that.
priority, you'll show up more in related videos.
It's usually a
So
big
thank you
black
those who
nasty
engage with
spot.
my
Like from
content.
this
I
angle,
really
it looks like he has a blood blister there or something.
Outside of that, if you want to
Gross.
go above and beyond,
I know it's
in
not,
some
but
way,
it's just like the
there are
way
many
the
ways
way
you
the
can
light
support
hits it
my
looks
efforts.
insane.
Number one, a super chat or a super sticker during a live stream, or a super thanks.
Does anyone else
on
think
an
with these
on-demand
new
video
button-down
with
shirts, he
no-
looks like a
Can I say
background
that?
character from a
Not every
Grease
on-demand
movie?
video is eligible.
Like,
It has to be a video that's
and that's kind of the perfect
monetized
thing. He's
and not
like
played by
dancing
video.
behind fucking Danny Zuko
Memberships
in
or
Grease.
gifted memberships, especially this time of year as we are now heading into the very busy gaming season. Mortal Kombat 1.
He's the leader of the
Rise
Pig
King,
Roaches, the
Street
Pig
Fighter
Roaches
6
motorcycle
DLC,
gang.
Assassin's Creed Mirage. And that's just
Damn, that's a
for the
drawing.
next 2 weeks. And then after that, we have tons more coming up in the month of October and that. People would be very happy to have a membership right now because you get so many benefits.
So
You get
many.
highlighted messages. All right.
Oh
when you
my
leave a comment on a video.
god.
You get a chat crown badge to show how long you've been a supporter. You don't have to abide by the slow mode rules of the chat when you're here on a live stream. You can talk as much as you want. You get access to all of my emotes, of which there's a ridiculous amount, because at one point I had over 1,000 members. Right? Because of that,
God, when he
there's
leans into the
tons
camera
of
like
emotes
that.
you can use in my
Stop
content.
doing that.
Very
It's
nice.
so
In
weird.
addition to that, when you're a member, you get priority for special events. For example, in October, I will be doing a Halloween marathon. We do this every year annually. It's a great time. I dress up. We have food. We play a variety of horror games. So,
Oh, we have so
if you're
much
a
fun
member,
every
you will
year.
have priority to nominate and vote on what horror-themed games you'd like.
You think
to
he's
see
gonna
play
celebrate? This is the
for
fifth
that
year
Halloween
anniversary of the Ket
There you
Halloween
go.
stream. You think
I
he's
think
gonna
it would be a
celebrate
great
that? I mean, that's a
time for
milestone.
a
It's been
member
5
to
years,
not-
guys.
Or if you're someone who wants to support,
I remember
my
where I
content
was
here
the
on
night I
YouTube,
saw that
you
stream.
can help the community out by gifting memberships to the community members. It's called a membership bomb, and you can do it at
Visible
any point
Dimwit, if I
you're
can
on a
get
live
this
stream.
game
So
going
thanks
by
in advance
Christmas,
to
I think
everyone
that'd
who
be a
does that.
great way to
Tractor
do it.
D dropped a membership bomb earlier, and I'll be shouting that out in a moment. Once I get to the
Get together with your
shout-outs
family
at
and
the
play
end of the
Detractors
show,
and Dents.
to give thanks for that, okay? And then, of course, the last and certainly not least way that you can support my streams is tipping. When you
Of
tip, you're
course,
essentially sending
definitely
a
not the
contribution
least. It's the
to
most by
PayPal.
far.
This really helps out, and there's really a few reasons why this helps out a lot. Number one, I get it immediately. When you tip me, I see it right
It
now.
never
I
ceases
see
to
it.
get me when he explains why tipping is
It doesn't
best.
get lagged up. There's no processing time. It's immediate funds.
it doesn't get lagged up. No lag
I get
switching
more
PayPal,
of a cut
idiot.
of tips than most other contribution methods. Everything else has a middleman, has a big percent taken out. With PayPal, I get the most out of it. All right. So, huge benefits to doing tipping, and because of that, I actually have rewards. You know, $50, $100, and $150 raised on any particular stream. I do something silly, like I'll put on a pair of glasses, I'll toss on a hat of your choice or a silly vest.
But that's not what people are here
So
for.
it's just a way
We
of
just
saying
do it.
thanks. It's not a big thing. People aren't really contributing to see
They're not
those
really
things,
contributing
but
just to
it's
see
a
those
silly way to
things.
say, hey, thanks, incremental rewards for doing
That's
it.
he's
Okay?
really trying to
So,
hammer that home lately. It's like this weird thing that he's
do
glommed
things
onto, is trying to convince
for
everyone that
all support.
those rewards are
And
not.
basically,
That's not
my
what
goals
people
for this year
really
were as
buy.
follows. Number one, hit 600 members by the end of the week. Well, guess what? I've done that. We're already at the 630 and climbing. We're almost at 650. If we hit 650 today, that means I exceeded my goal for the month. So that's excellent. Okay, or for the month, I say, for the week. So let's see what happens. Now, in
So
addition,
I'm going to take a second here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but did we or did we not ban members goals a couple of months ago? I mean, I know this is Phil, and I know this is a stupid question, but I'm gonna throw it out there anyway. I'm relatively certain that just a few months ago we made a big deal about how we weren't going to do members goals anymore. There was no members goals anymore. And it's funny because, you know, obviously now we're sitting here talking about the members goals, but the difference is the rewards have gone away. So he makes this big deal about getting rid of member goals, and what he really means is member rewards. So he just took something away from his audience and is just reframing it using semantics to reframe it as just not that, I guess. That's just fucking wild. That's just wild.
all their goal was to hit one $50 tips goal a day. Just one. I streamed twice, so I have 2 chances to hit it. And I tell you, I've done it every day this week.
Oh,
Amazing.
good for you.
So thank you guys.
Amazing.
Very supportive.
But you can't live on that. I specifically remember hearing that the reason that it was still at $150 was because you got kicked off Twitch and it needs to be $150 a day or $150 a stream for you to survive. We know this. We were told all of this. It's crazy how often the story just changes out of nowhere. We're gonna do some streamception. Is Chill back? He is back. Let's say hi to Chill. I'm not gonna be on here much longer, so let's say hi to Chill.
These are my stupid shotguns or whatever else, but I was just trying to shoot in the volcano part of her, you know. But yeah, that's the only reason why I probably beat the game.
Enjoy you some Murray, some Chill Murray. This is it. This is what we're doing now. I just want to see how he'll react.
You know, I got a free Monopoly.
Oh, we popped up on the screen. He's got a new little gimmick going there.
Yo, what's up, Berserker? I'm sorry, just saw you,
That we can
homie.
hit this goal. And by the way, I have to hit it by the 30th because I have to make the payment by the 31st. Like the 31st.
I started
business. I have to have these payments in.
Oh God, Iviga's in there
Never
too.
leveled up on a single weapon.
Okay. And they're living a
Really, a
lifestyle that's
javelin,
best for them.
shotgun, and offhand power.
But that's what happens when you put all your eggs in one
Don't you ignore me, you bitch.
Chainsaw and missiles right shoulder.
Hopefully.
Bro, so like,
do that.
honestly,
Hey, Jill,
the
say
only
hi.
weapon I double
know.
up is the shotguns, dude.
Be able to
And I use like the
fix,
best ones in the game. I forgot the
I
name
hope we
of
can do
it.
this.
It's not
you
the
know, and
Sweet
again, if you like my
16,
content, if you like my
but it's
stream,
like the other, like
if
the
you like
best
everything about the
pump
fact that I'm
ones,
here 6
you
days
know?
a week full time.
I double up on those. I use one songbird, a fucking blade, or the pile bundle.
Hey, Aviga.
on the shoulder.
I kind of figured that was gonna happen. This is one of my favorite things. I love when both of you are in there because you pay attention to absolutely everything and he doesn't pay attention to shit. It makes me so happy.
Darksy.
It makes me so happy. He's such a fucking goober.
Hi, hi
Well,
everybody. That's why
trying to get back on
Darksy.
track.
I
and trying
fucking
to
love
get back
you
on my
guys.
feet, so that it's not.
That's
every
why I was
couple months
laughing
have
so
to do a
hard. I was like,
special
wait,
marathon or a
he
special
can't be
fundraiser
real.
for
Like,
this or that
oh
in order to
shit,
raise
he's
tips
pulling
and
what I
stuff.
did to Raven.
Consider
Fucking Aviga's here too, you know.
I'm not saying that everything else isn't
I
great.
love
Cheer
Darksy.
yourself.
Bro.
Hey, Ghost Hunter, welcome. You're coming in right at the end. I'm just fucking around at this point.
Long term, we're gonna be grateful.
Darksy,
Right
make
now,
this some
5 days
inception.
It's gonna break my brain if he does that shit.
Streaming Darksy, restreaming me, watching
By the way, no, I'm not entertaining anyone. He's some kind of armchair quarterback.
I just restreamed them both of you. Like, hey, look what they're doing.
I'm gonna get in a call with this motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm high.
Ridiculous suggestions that I've already explored 2-3 years ago.
Hey Viga, tell him to call me.
Already people in the stream chat, why don't you do this? Why don't you do that?
Oh, apparently
There's no
Darksy
point.
needs to talk to you.
Lundor Gale.
Call you, bro. Set up, yo,
I'm not gonna read his.
why do I have to set up
He's got to get his manservant to call me in. God, Chill is just a special breed. Chill is a special breed.
Sell my iPhone and get a burner phone. Sell all of my gaming accessories.
Once in a while.
That's what I should do. I should sell all my gaming.
All right. We're gonna jump in here. Hang on. No, where did it go?
Videos.
All right, we'll leave that on for now.
No.
Why is this call not working?
Let's jump to the bacon stuff, or what? The condo in the sky
All right, let's do it.
We'll jump into that cat. I'll probably kick whoever just like
about
wanders
gameplay.
in.
And number
Unless
two,
they're like
I'm not
into
stupid.
SLM
I've
or
thought
whatever.
out all options. I know what
We'll
I'm
move
doing.
your ass, fool. I'm here.
Yeah, let's
I'm
do
in a
that.
situation where I'm in a bind right now.
My nigga!
Ah! What's up, buddy?
What's up, man? Wait,
Oh
hold on.
my
Let me pause
God,
this.
you're loud all of a sudden. That's
Bro,
okay.
I'm
Sure,
loud.
that's on me.
I got a loud voice, just like you. I got that like loud kind of booming voice.
So I don't have a whole lot of shit left to do tonight. I was just doing a quick hop on to talk to some folks. But listen, because I want to talk to you about this too. When I saw that you were on, I heard you got clipped earlier. By the way, you doing okay?
I
You
did.
survive?
I didn't hear about that. I don't care.
I heard.
That's cool.
I heard you got dropped out by something watching the 600-pound life.
Oh yeah, bro. Fucking, I was watching my 600-pound life. Because there's this guy that's like DSP.
Oh, I know the guy. I've seen it before. I know him.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know him personally, but
TLC clip my wings, bro.
So
They said
listen,
no.
Listen.
What's up?
I want to get you thinking. This is how I'm gonna finish my night. I want to get both of you thinking on this. So I'm taking my opportunity here. I was just talking over on, well, I guess on the stream that I'm still on here. I was talking about my new long-term project, which is a DSP style card game. That's all about it's an asymmetric card game where one person plays as Phil and everybody else plays as detractors, and you battle for the money and the souls of the dents. I'm laying it all out right now, and I'm gonna need help coming up with ideas. So if
bro, you know I got you all fucking day.
I know you do, and that's why I wanted to get you. That's why I wanted to have this conversation.
I'm already thinking like Monopoly, like a fucking offshoot Monopoly.
Oh no. So I have, again. I'll show you another time because I'm not gonna hold my stream hostage and show them all this shit again because we just talked over it. But I have a layout.
Wait, hold on, Sonny. Sorry, dude. Darksy, I don't know if you heard, my son got in fucking trouble.
No, what did Little Chill do?
Dude, hold on, I'm gonna let him tell y'all. Hey, bro, no, he's in trouble. Tell everybody, what did you do at school? It got you in trouble.
I pushed the kid off the toilet.
And then what did you do?
I got in trouble and then I lied.
Yeah, and then he lied about it. And then what else did you do in the bathroom, though?
We messed around.
Yeah, he pulled his little dick out and started pissing on the floor of the fucking bathroom. Huh. Yeah, he ain't do that again. He's going to boot camp, bro. Shit. It sucks.
I'm sorry. I'm trying not to die laughing over here because I don't want to be a bad influence. I don't want to be a bad influence because I know I know if one of my kids came home telling me that shit, that'd be a problem. So
he pushed the kid off the toilet, right? And then he lied about it because they got caught pissing on the bathroom floor together. And my baby mom started freaking out, thinking that they were touching each other and looking at each other's dicks and shit. You know what I mean? Like a 90s mom.
Yeah,
so I was like, bro, they're just like 5-year-old boys. Like, they're just like being pieces of shit. I told her straight, you're just being little pieces of shit. That's what that's what boys do. They touch, because she was like, and then I heard another boy. This is my baby Bob. I heard another boy put his hand down his pants and he was like playing with his weenie.
Where did she hear all this? Where do these rumors come from?
My son told her this,
okay.
and I'm just like, okay, this is like boys kind of just being fucking a little weird and 5 years old, like, but I get it. Oh, because he's being a piece of shit at home too. He's like throwing rocks at windows and doors, and he's just not getting the attention he needs with my baby mom because she had like 2 fucking kids in a year and shit. So it's like, and then the dude she's with has a kid, so it's like 3 kids against my fucking son.
Oh, that's no fun.
Not like that. I'm saying it's like 3
I know.
versus
but,
1,
but for the battle for time and attention, it's real.
Yeah, and it's fucking with his head, and I told her that, and she agrees. It's like, so I'm getting him in therapy. He's gonna live with my mom and dad for a few months, for the rest of his semester, and then he's gonna come home back to like me and his mom and shit like that. But like the whole time he's gonna be at my parents' house, he's not gonna have his pad, so he won't be able to play Roblox and the games he likes to play. Like I straight up had to tell him today. I mean, Aviga was laughing because he heard me. Because I forgot to mute my mic. I didn't forget to mute my mic, but I was like, I'm just talking to my son. But I straight up told him, it's like, son, like, dude, you're not getting your pad. Every day you're going to be practicing reading and writing. My parents are going to make him go to church. Like, my mom's a conservative Christian and shit. Like, she's a Democrat, conservative Christian. So, he's going to be going to church every day and shit like that. And yeah, he's gonna be raised a little bit like I was, the way my parents could kind of do it. Because I'm not soft on my son, but it's like, it's like this is what my grandparents need to come in clutch for. So my dad's like, I'll take your son. Like, he just volunteers. I'll take him for a few months. We already have him enrolled in an academy, dude. So he got enrolled in academy. He's going to inner city, like, kindergartens here. But now he's going to, like, a suburbs. He's going to be living in the burbs in a better environment, going to a fucking academy. He has to wear, like,
this all went down
uniforms and
today?
shit. No, over this last week. So, like, people that watch me a lot, it's like...
Your day off got crazy.
It up. Yeah, it's like I'll talk to people about my shit, like kind of like Phil, but it's like not like some kind of weird shit. It's like I brought it up. It's like I didn't feel like talking about it, but now things are ironed out and I'm more comfortable talking about it. It's like, there's a plan worked out and shit. Because, like, when it happened, it's like I lost my job and shit. And then my baby mom called me telling me all the shit he got into. And she's like, I called your dad and your parents, and I don't want him, like, my baby mom straight up is like, I don't want him living here right now, because he's starting to, like, he gets angry over there at his stepdad and her, and he wants to break shit, you know what I mean? So she's like, I don't want him here right now, like, so it's like, from now till December, he's gonna live in my dad's house and be at my house during the weekends, so he's here right now, and then I think tomorrow I'm giving him to my fucking parents, for a week. And he's going to a new school that's going to be better, where he's going to have to follow more rules and shit like that. Like, I need to like slap some sense into him, but it's like my parents, I'm very happy that my parents aren't like as harsh as they are on me, like, oh, let's just beat the shit out of, because I think they realize, like, just whooping a kid and just beating the shit out of him just makes him an angry fuck. And it's like I told my son, it's like, do I beat you? He's like, no. Do I fucking really yell at you, son? He's like, no, you don't. And it's like, yeah, well, you're about to live with my fucking parents, so some of that's probably going to change. You need to be right. You need to act right. And You know, and Aviga heard all his shit. I was saying, what's his oh shit?
I was
But yeah,
like-
your son's in trouble.
Give it the heart to heart.
It sounds like I walked in on the wrong day, brother.
Nah, dude. Like, you, Duty, like, bro, I consider this whole community like my family. You know, it's like I don't really tell you guys everything. You know, I'm not like DSP going, oh yeah, this is what's happening, and then this is what's happening. But it's like, bro, like, you know, I make as much money as someone making at McDonald's sometimes. My internet goes out. You know, sometimes I forget to pay the bills or my electric goes out. It's like, that's why I kind of like about my shit. I'm actually authentic. I'm like what Phil wishes he was. You know what I mean?
Sorry.
Like that. And that's why it pisses me off too. Like that whole, oh yeah, I'm just like you. And it's like, you're not, nigga. Like, you know, you got 2 internet lines, bro. You know what I'm saying?
ALT
Like,
is in my chat. Is in my chat, listening to you and killing me. The only thing a man should beat is his meat. Pig ups.
Oh
no,
yeah.
So listen,
bro,
listen.
We're sitting here Inception streaming. Bro.
Listen, I'm gonna pull this back for a second because I do want your help on this. So
no, dude, I got you.
I just made a channel on my Discord. Come over there if you have ideas. I'll walk you through another time. I don't want to subject these people to it again, but I've got a whole layout for how this card game is gonna work. It's gonna be Phil versus detractors. There's like fucking RPG job classes only instead of
this is my first thing.
Okay.
Is it like strictly like a card game? Or are you thinking board game with cards?
Okay,
you know what I mean?
It's more of what I would call a controlled card game. I do have this whole fancy infographic, but like I said, I'll show it to you another time. But picture like this. You're sitting at a table, you've got your cards, and on one side somebody's playing DSP, or the Dent King, as I'm calling it.
It's a 2-player game.
It's 5 players, so that's the fun part. It's asymmetric. You've got 4 detractors versus the Dent King.
I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry. This is me picking your
think of it.
Your
No.
idea
Think
in a way. So
think
is
of it
it
like
4v1?
It is.
Like, is it?
Think of it like this. Think of it like a turn-based fight in an RPG. That's essentially what it is. But it's playing out with cards. So Phil is the enemy on one side, the detractors are on the other side, and each detractor is going to have essentially a job class, which I'm calling like things like Clipper, and this is how you don't play restreamers instead of mage and cleric and all that stuff. I'm basically making an RPG about the dumb shit that we do.
Oh, my guy, like fucking D&D.
So I'm calling it detractors and dents. That's what I'm calling.
Dude.
And
look up the rules. Look up the basic rules for Cyberpunk.
Okay.
If you're gonna do that, literally, the rules for Cyberpunk are more realistic than D&D.
Well, here's the deal: it's not gonna get that deep because I don't have time.
No. I know, but I'm just saying, like for reference.
But the general,
I would go to like Cyberpunk than D&D if you were using a reference like that. To say. That's the vibe I'm getting. Sorry.
The general idea of this thing is just essentially right in the middle of the table. So again, picture if it's you, me, Iviga, and Duty. We're sitting on one side of a table, right? And we all have our detractors that we've picked that we're playing, and I'll get to that in a minute. But on the other side, somebody else is playing Phil, and laying right across the middle is a series of cards that are all just people. They just look like human heads with dents in them. And they have
Clue.
And they have 2 things. They have money, and they have a pignosis level. And Phil is siphoning off their money and getting more powerful the more money he siphons off round to round. And the pignosis level is what the detractor, basically their hit points. The detractors are trying to whittle down their pignosis level because if they get them to 0, their dent is full, they're free from the pignosis, and they can no longer have money.
My guy, Darksy. Why don't we like sit here and collab with more?
That's what I'm. That's why do you think I wanted? Because I knew you'd get into this. I knew you'd get it. So
you knew I fucking.
Well,
like,
you're gonna
dude,
love
I'm
this.
into this
So
fully.
you're gonna love this. So that's the basic core of the game. But to shake it up, Phil is gonna have catastrophe cards he can draw from, basically events and shit that he can pull out, like 1 minute man dropping huge donos that he can use to help him. But then on the other side, the detractors are gonna have cards they can use. But here's my favorite part. So here's the thing: when you play a detractor, you start off by picking. I'm doing it. I'm sorry, Chad. I'm doing this to you again. If you were here earlier, you've already heard this. But if you pick, when you pick at the beginning of the game, you pick a class, but you also pick a detractor. They're two separate things. So here's an example. You could be playing, and you could pick Restreamer for your class, which gives you your basic abilities, and then for your detractor, you could pick Chill Murray 7, which would have his own unique that no other character in the game has, a unique passive ability and a unique once per game catch up mechanic. And that's what I love because I can make, once I get it up and running, I can make a card for everyone and just keep adding to the game.
Dude, I need to be a part of this.
Well,
like
you're
every
on the
part
list.
of this.
You're on the list.
Like literally, I have so many ideas, dog.
Okay, well
Holy shit.
Well then, come over to my Discord. I made a channel, and I'm asking people to just dump ideas in there because it's helping me.
Dude, put the link.
Put
Put the link in my chat.
It's helping me.
Put the link in my chat.
Give me a second. I think I still have it up. I do still have it up. Boom.
Hey, okay, give me 2 seconds. I did have a favor to ask you since you're here. Like that, I was gonna ask you privately, but it's not like that big of a deal.
Well, whatever. I'm shilling my stupid card game on your stream. So what do you need?
I didn't know if you had free time.
Oh, I never.
But
do,
would you
but
be
for you?
I appreciate it, man. Would you be able to do like a stream starting kind of like animation, like a loop? You know how you did that loop for me where I'm sucking up that.
I mean,
joint?
I've got one now where it's Phil. I've got one for my stream where it's Phil banging angrily on his fight stick. It depends. It really just depends on how detailed it is. Obviously, the more detailed it is, the harder it gets.
It's not that detailed if I describe it to you right now. In a way,
you're gonna have to DM this to me later anyway, because I'm not.
I will.
So
the basic idea is like, you know, the stream starting soon, and I'm probably chilling on a couch, just smoking a joint, and like a Vega probably pops up with a tea kettle, and you know, and I don't know, like I want Phil in there.
So it's funny because before you got me in the call, I was calling Iviga your manservant to begin with, and now
you fucking shut the fuck up.
No, listen. You did this because you were making him set up the call.
Bro, no, because he's just like quicker with shit than me, and he's a co-host, you know? What else is a co-host?
I got nothing but love for Iviga. I got you know.
I know,
that.
I know.
You know I can hear this, right?
Yes, I know you can. But the second I talked about getting on a call, you were literally like snapping your fingers, like get on it.
Get on it. I know. And then Aviga's all quiet. He does that shit all the time, bro.
Cause I'm working. That's why.
Anyway, sorry. Give me.
I know.
Give me this. Okay, you're sitting on the couch.
So like,
and hang on, we're catching up. You're sitting on the couch. Iviga serving you, and you are seconds away from post nut clarity. Your head is about to kick back.
No, man, you're such an ass, bro.
I mean, look, sitting back on a couch in this community only means one thing.
No. Like, you know, like if I don't know, it's like for people that you probably already fuck with my restreams or might be new. It's just like, I don't know. I'm trying to give you the atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
It's like a fucking chill ass kind of crib with a little couch, you know, not that detailed. And I'm just kind of sitting there smoking a joint. And then once in a while, like Aviga. All right, this is how I wanted to set up. So, like, I'm watching Phil, you know, the way you design Phil on a little screen. I'm smoking a joint, and Aviga, like, probably pops up, you know, with the fucking tea kettle or whatever. And it's, like, spewing steam, and then he, like, goes back down behind the couch. you know, we have Phil probably looking scared or some shit. Like it's a very basic. Like for you, I feel like it's basic. You know, it's just like
we could do that. I might give me one that'll take time to begin with, but two,
you know, but in the way you want to do it.
Yeah,
but that's
I might
idea.
workshop it a bit, and here's why. Because that sound, the way you describe it, sounds almost exactly like Iviga's background, like what he already has on. Only he has no Chill Murray popping up from behind his chair.
Yeah,
right,
exactly.
right down to the tea kettle, the smoking, the actually, now that I think about it, no, because I was looking at my original file. I actually even had him watching Phil in his cauldron in the early version of it. I think that's why my mind goes there. But anyway,
but I just want some sick shit. Where it's like, you know, people could see some sick shit while, you know, the restream's getting ready to start. And it's like me and Aviga are like, I don't know, just chilling or plotting some shit or something. I don't know.
I got you.
You know what I
got
mean?
you.
You're the artist,
Send
but
me,
it's like, that's my basic.
Yeah, just send me a DM so I don't forget. I think that's
I know I will. I got you. As long as you have free time. But, you know, I know. And if you need a commission, you're, you know.
I'll find time for you. I always do. It's
all right.
Because this is the fun stuff.
Me,
this I can't stress enough. This is the shit that keeps me sane. This insane shit is legitimately what keeps me sane these days.
That's why I love you. You're so fucking insane like me, bro.
I'm not gonna. I say it all the time. I look at Darkside Phil and I say there, but for the grace of God go I, because I just think I'm Phil having made better life choices in a lot of ways. So
me too.
My dent is deep.
I think you weren't here. I think we tried to watch your video one night because I loved it so much. I think I told you that. Because, like, dude, I agree. It's like there was a point in my life where I could have been exactly like DSP, you know? But it's like, no, I concentrate on another, like, realistic things and trying to get fucking laid and getting high. So, yeah.
All right. Well, on that note, I gotta hit the gym in the morning, so I'm gonna close my shit down and get out of here. But I appreciate you chatting with me for a little bit and letting me whore myself out.
No,
so
hey, shut up. I appreciate
both streams.
you.
Come hang out with me on Discord and help me come up with ideas for this card game because I'm very excited for it. I actually, even what I showed on my stream earlier was like I think ALT. I showed him a very early take on it, and I've already reworked this thing like 5 times because I keep running into brick walls. But
I think you told me.
I finally figured out the basic flow. I figured out the basic flow of it. Now it's just going to come down to actually making detailed cards so I can start to test it. So
I'm down, bro. Have you seen, dude? Hook up with Mighty D. Have you?
I had. Well, so before I jumped on the call with you, I was talking about that because what Mighty D is doing is what inspired this in the first place. Because I asked Mighty D, can you play this? And the answer was like, oh, well, not really, no. And I was like, okay, well, fuck that. Like, we gotta make one we can play. We gotta make one we can play.
We need to, like, bro, you know, kind of like the guy, if you want to donate it to charity, but we need to actually, like, I'll actually help you or whoever, bro, put down the money, the fucking, like, produce these. Like, if we could get 50 of these out to everybody and donate it to fucking charity, I'm cool with that.
Yeah, but real quick,
I don't know. It's like,
I think it'd be great if I
could
find a social place for everyone to sit in like a drawing app
come up with
ideas
on.
That would be
shit.
Amazing. That's a great idea. I should look into
Bro,
that. And,
I'm not gonna lie. Even my Discord is perfect for that. Like my Discord is not.
As long as the ideas get back to me, I don't give. Hey, duty's here. As long as my ideas get back to me, I don't. My ideas. As long as the ideas get back to me, I don't give a shit. But I have a lot of ideas, but I'm going to level with you. I think what I want to do to get this thing tested, so I can test it without having to explain to a bunch of normies like what all this fucking is, just to get them over that mental hump. There is this computer program called Tabletop Simulator that is specifically for simulating tabletop games, and you can load all of your assets into it. It's like $20. So I think I'm going to, once I get all my shit together, I'm going to download that and try and just start mapping all this stuff into there so that, for instance, we could get on a stream if we wanted to at some point and actually, you know, try to play this thing and test it out way down the road. But step one is getting all these cards working, getting some cool ideas. So,
Bro, we
hey,
still got
Dayglow,
that.
big ups. Hit me if you have something you think will work for that Dayglow. Let me know.
We still got Phil's Day Off, our animated series. Oh, that's coming in the far future, though. Already know.
Well, I mean, this is one of a million different ideas that
I know, dude.
that I
you
wanted,
already know
but,
me.
but
Like
this,
whatever
but this
the
is,
fuck you got, Cookie.
This thing has captured me. I sit for. I've been staring at it now for weeks. Like this thing has captured my imagination.
Yeah,
and whether it's good or not, I want to get it done. I want to get it done.
Dude, I'm with you. Dude, you have my full support. Like money wise, fucking idea, all that, bro.
No, you know,
already know.
Visible Dimwit,
I'm
we
there with you.
don't need normies to play, but here's the thing. I'm just talking about testing. Yeah, it's if I have testing with physical copies, I'm gonna have to find people in my everyday life to test it with. That's why I think getting it into something like Tabletop Simulator, where I can test it with you guys, would be a far superior way to test it. But anyway, that's down the road. So yeah, help me make a card game. I'm gonna do all the hard work. All I want from people is ideas that are funny.
Before you dip again, post the link one more time. I'm gonna copy paste it and save it, and then in the morning I'm gonna fucking join your Discord.
That's a good idea, Ghost Hunter. Foil detractors. Like, yeah, you know what?
Foil that's actually a good name for it.
Let me get everybody created first. Because I'm basically just going to make the rounds. I've already asked some people and they're interested. I'm going to make the rounds and see who will let me make a card of them, see who will be in on it, and then once we've exhausted that well, we'll talk about doing some special limited editions.
If you make a Chill Murray card, make it like one of those super special edition cards, like a duty card or some shit. Like literally, bro, like come on. Like you know what I mean? Like every 420, the Chill Murray appears to help whoever.
I just think it's real. I think it's really nice that you called duty out as a super special card.
So he is, sweet. Bro. Come on, bro. Me, you, that's duty. Arby, Aqua Teal. Like
all he got detractors should be like a fill ability and specific ones. That's like a special rare card.
Not even, bro. I'm saying for a card game where detractors are involved. Let's get lit with it. Like literally, like try to think as many detractors as you can.
Oh,
and think about like kind of the qualities that you like about them, and make like try to morph them into like.
Oh, Visible Dimwit. There's definitely going to be an artist class. I mean, come on, I got to get myself in there somehow.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hope you guys are having a great Thursday night. What up, Chill? What up, Iviga? Darksy?
Hey, what up, Dark? How you feeling?
I'm good.
Good, brother.
Who we talking to? I moved back to my.
Is that Luis?
Yep.
Yeah, I knew it was Luis.
Wait a second.
I talked to Luis a lot.
Wait a second. Does that name say Is that Car Ranger? Am I reading that right?
Yep.
I
like Japanese version of
like
Power
is
Ranger.
Like is in Gekiso Sentai Car Ranger?
Yep.
Oh, okay. I have to leave. I'm gonna talk all fucking night. There's another one of me in the chat.
Take care, Darksy.
I would see you later.
We're gonna
Also,
have to
that
talk
card
sometime.
idea sounds cool.
We're gonna have to talk sometime, dude. Somebody
no, we got this. You posted a link. No, everybody join.
I'm talking
the link.
I'm talking about your boy here. Somebody in the Vortex I can talk Sentai about. Oh, all right.
I'm telling you, bro, the Chill Murray corner of the Vortex is where you'll catch all the fucking weebs and the weirdos, bro. Like that's where I chill, dog. You know what I'm saying?
One of my top 3, Car Ranger. One of my top 3. Don't ask.
That's why me and you are boys, my nigga. Right. Let's go.
All right.
I am both weeb and weirdo.
Let's go. That's why I love you. Wait, hold on. My wife is here. What do you want, lady?
All right, have a nice night, guys. I'm gonna hop out.
You want a nug?
All right, chat. Good lord. Yeah, I got super nerdy there at the end. I'm gonna cut it here because I gotta get to the gym in the morning. But thank you guys for coming. Thanks everybody for hanging out and listening to my stupid ideas. Again, drop into the Discord, DM me on Twitter. wherever the fuck, if you have ideas for this thing, or just sit back and watch. Because I think the beauty of this is once I get the abilities laid out, I can actually start working on card art, and then I have all the reason in the world to come on stream, to hang out, and to make card art for this while I try to push this thing out. So, yes, Sentai too close to H. I know what you're talking about. I'm a big fucking nerd, but I try to keep those parts of myself somewhat away from the vortex. But when somebody walks into a room and starts talking to me with a name like that, I'm gonna get hyped a little bit. So, talk to you guys later. I'll catch you next time. Thank you for hanging out. I'm thinking, hopefully sometime in the next 5-6 days. I'm kind of enjoying being back on here, and now that I have something to actually create while I'm on here, maybe we can get on and have some fun. So peace out.